Hello, and thank you so much for taking the time to click onto this video. It's a little bit of an experiment. I have a new phone with a proper new camera on it. It's brilliant, amazing. So I thought I'd test it out, and I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone by doing this video on the Byredo discovery set. Now, I know I already have a video that's me unboxing this set, but I don't think I actually took out individual fragrances and had a sniff of them. I didn't think anybody would really be interested in that, but now I know different. And I put this set away ages ago and couldn't remember where it was, and I just discovered it the other day. So I honestly haven't tried these fragrances out. I actually haven't tried the fragrances out apart from Gypsy Water, which I smelt once in a store. But that's the whole reason I love these sets. We don't have the stores near me. I tried that when I was on holiday, and you have to order them online. So these sets make perfect sense because you don't have to invest in the full size bottle. The bottles are unbelievable. I'll put all the prices down below, but this set was only £15. So even if you wanted just to try out one or two fragrances and give the rest away as gifts, this is really good value. And there's different types of discovery sets on the website. They changed them up now and again I'll put all them details in the description bar, but there's ones with different prices and you get more fragrance for your money in those bottles. But I really wanted to try this because I knew Gypsy Water was in it. So this is a little set. And Byredo, sorry if you don't know, Byredo are a Swedish firm. I actually thought they were French because lots of their fragrances, the names are in French, so I had to do a little bit of digging, but they are Swedish. I think they were founded in 2006, so they are relatively still a new company. And I think the whole sort of ethos behind their company is to make fragrances that will evoke a memory or evoke a certain place or a certain time. So let's get cracking. And this is the little set here. So again, we have 6 of the fragrances, and the good thing about them is they're all lovely packaged in individual packaging. So as I said, if you only wanted 1 or 2, you can give the rest away. Maybe put them in little hampers or for stocking fillers. But we have Rose of No Man's Land, Bal d'Afrique, La Tulipe, Mojave Ghost, and Gypsy Water and Blanche. And I know Blanche, Gypsy Water and Mojave Ghost, those bottom 3 are the top 3 fragrances, I think, from Byredo. So we'll start off with the Rose of No Man's Land, and I have wrote down some notes because I am completely terrible when it comes to describing scents. Yeah. So first of all, the Rose of No Man's Land, I know from memory that it's supposed to commemorate the nurses of the First World War who helped lots of injured and dying soldiers. So that's to commemorate them. So lovely little bottle, and I'm just going to spray it into the bottle because I don't want too much scent on my skin. Or I'm going to spray it onto the box, sorry. The little testers are usually cardboard anyway, so it shouldn't smell that much different. But oh my gosh. Sorry, I should have said these are Eau de Parfums. Now this one is very strong, and it is a rose scent. So Rose of No Man's Land. The company has said, what have they said? There's notes of pink pepper, Turkish rose petals, raspberry blossom and white amber. You can definitely, there's a little bit of pink pepper, but the predominant smell is definitely rose. And it's definitely a more specific rose. It's the Turkish rose petals. And the only reason that I know it is because Turkish Delight is a very popular candy or dessert here. It's from obviously Turkey, and their sort of delicacy is a candy made from rose water. And the Turkish rose definitely is quite strong, and this just smells like Turkish Delight in a bottle. That's what it smells like, that candy sort of rose delicacy. It is beautiful, but it's so strong for me. I prefer rose with a much more subtle scent. It's quite strong. If you do like your rose scents, then you're gonna love this. If you don't, then you're gonna hate it. I personally don't really love it on first impressions. It's okay, but not enough for me to run out and buy the full size. So that's the Rose of No Man's Land, and I know that's a very, very popular scent. Next up is Bal d'Afrique. Now, I know this was inspired by Paris in the 1920s. Everyone was African obsessed with their music, culture, food. So this is supposed to represent that period of time in that particular location. So now I'm assuming that it's going to be sort of spicy and strong fragrance. Little chopper, and I'm just going to spray it. If I can find a little spray nozzle. Oh, this is different. This is unique. This smells like actually a man's cologne. I suppose it could be unisex, but it just reminds me not of a perfume, more of a cologne. It's not spicy and it's not strong. I thought it would be strong and spicy. It's just the opposite. It's very uplifting. There is definitely a citrus in there, but there is like a cedarwood and sandalwood as well, which makes it sort of more masculine. I'm just looking up the notes. Bal d'Afrique, vetiver, neroli, and bergamot. I thought there was bergamot. So the vetiver is like a lemongrass, the neroli is orange, and then bergamot is a sort of like a citrus as well, and also there's lemon. So that's definitely the sort of uplifting citrusy. And then there's amber, musk, and cedarwood. I knew there was cedarwood. So that's what it's coming through, is the cedarwood and the citrus. But it's not, it's quite nice. It's very uplifting. And it's more citrus than the cedarwood, which I like. And to me, this would look or smell really great on a meal. So that's really, really nice. It's a lovely fragrance. Personally, I wouldn't rush out and buy on first impressions that, but I think if I was maybe buying a fragrance for a man, I would buy that one. Next up is La Tulipe. And what have we got for La Tulipe? I think it's supposed to represent the first flowers of the season. So we have cyclamen, freesia, rhubarb, vetiver, blonde woods. Now, immediately I'm thinking of, I did a review on the black tulip by Shea and Blue the other day, and the top notes in it were cyclamen. So it must be something about tulip fragrance. They use cyclamen to represent the tulip. So we'll see if there's any similarity between that and the black tulip. I know this is a popular one as well. So I'm just going to give it a spray. It's into the little box there. And Oh wow, this is a very, very, very strong scent as well. It is very, 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 very floral. It's extremely floral. It is sort of like, it is like a delicate floral, like the cyclamen, but it's just like there's a whole field full of cyclamen. It's like just too much intensity. Yeah, so it's not very sweet. It's more of a delicate floral, and it's just too much intensity. This reminds me, if you live in UK or Ireland, this reminds me of, there's a disinfectant called Zoflora, and they use lots of floral scents in their disinfectant. So they use sweet pea, I think they use freesia as well, and this just reminds me of a disinfectant. That's her, oh, and not in a nice way. So I definitely do not like this, and I definitely wouldn't run out or recommend it at all. So I don't know why this is a popular scent. It just doesn't appeal to me. Next up is Mojave Ghost. Now, what is the thinking behind Mojave Ghost? It's inspired by a flower in the desert. Now, I think as far as I know, there is a flower called the ghost in the Mojave Desert. I don't think they use it in the actual fragrance. It's just inspired by the flower. So it's supposed to be woody but light, with notes of amberette. Is that damson? Nesperi, magnolia. I can't read my own writing. Sandalwood, musk, and cedarwood. So we'll have a little sniff and see what it smells like. Now I'm going to spray this one on my hand. Oh wow, this is amazing. I really do like this. This one smells, oh my gosh, I can smell vanilla. But the vanilla takes a while to come through. I think it's predominantly floral. And then with the vanilla coming through, it must be the magnolia. Magnolia and vanilla. And a little bit of musk. I can't smell the cedarwood or the wood. If it's in there, it's very, very light. So honestly, this would be magnolia and musk. It is absolutely gorgeous. It just smells very unique. But I have wrote down here that I read a review on the Mojave Ghost once, and somebody said that it smells like Marc Jacobs Daisy, only a far more subtle version of it. And honestly, now that I've read that and smelled it again, it does smell very, very similar. And the person is right, whoever said that, I can't even remember. It does smell like, it just smells like a far more subtle version of it. Which is maybe why I do like this, because I do like the Marc Jacobs. Oh my god, this is definitely gorgeous. And only in first impressions, I would run out and buy the full size version of this. This is absolutely gorgeous, honestly, and I can't wait. I am definitely inspired now to do an updated video, because I think first impressions is definitely not enough. You definitely have to wear perfume a lot of times to see how it reacts to your skin, what way it wears later on in the day, to know if you really truly like it. But on first impressions, it definitely is brilliant. So next up is the Gypsy Water, and I mean, this is why I bought this box. And in recollection, I think Byredo wanted the whole Gypsy Water to evoke memories of the old gypsies from long ago, where they used to travel in their little wagons and camp in the forest. So I think there's supposed to be sort of notes of woodiness and of like fruits of the forest. Hold on, I'll check. Yeah, bergamot, juniper and lemon and pepper. It's supposed to represent fresh soil and deep forest. And then there's amber and vanilla, but then it's supposed to sort of change up and sort of dry down. Somebody said it smelled very like light blue by Dolce & Gabbana. Now I haven't smelled like blue in a while, so I don't know if I can compare the two, but I will see. I will have a little spray here now. I'm just going to spray it onto into the box. If I can find a little nozzle. Gosh, you don't smell any woodiness at all when you first smell it. There's definitely the juniper, pepper and bergamot. That's what it smells like. Very little vanilla or amber coming through. It's juniper, pepper and bergamot. But it's gorgeous. It's lovely and light. I'm wondering if it dries down like the light blue. That should be interesting. I'm definitely going to have to do an updated video. But this is quite nice. It's quite nice. It's not as nice, I think, as I thought it was going to be. But it's a lovely sort of fresh perfume to wear during the day. It's fresh in the sense that it's fresh like the wood sage and sea salt. But whereas the wood sage and sea salt is more fresh and herby, this is more fresh and citrusy. I do love it though. Would I buy the full size bottle on first impressions? Maybe. I think the Mojave Ghost, I still have it in my head. Next up is Blanche. And I think the sort of reason behind that, I can't read my own writing, but I think it's Blanche in French means white. I think it's supposed to represent light, airy, fresh and innocent. Proper way around. So again, I'm just going to spray this into the box. I should spread it on myself. You can't see the little nozzle. The nozzle are that tiny on these little things. Oh, this is weird. This is unique. This is very sweet. Sweet, floral, and candy. That's the words that spring to mind. I'm not sure if I love it. Let me see what they wrote down for it. I don't know, there's a word here. Is it Aldeny? I don't know. If I find out, I'll put it in below. But that's an unusual ingredient. Pink pepper, rose, blonde woods, moss, saddlewood. And then I wrote that some of the reviews say that this is very soapy to represent the sort of clean. And that's exactly what it smells like. Now that this smells like a laundrette where you go to clean your clothes. It smells like soap powder. That's what it smells like. Soap powder or a laundrette. And there is a very sweetness about it as well. I mean, you definitely can't smell the musk or the sandalwood at all. Maybe a bit of the pink pepper, but not sure if I like this blush, and it's supposed to be very, very popular. Maybe if it wears down, that's definitely, I have to do an updated video, but so far I just don't like this blush. Yeah, it just smells like soap powder, and that's okay on your clothes, but no, not your skin. I don't know why I went like that on it. Yeah, no, don't like that. So my favourite out of all of them has to be the Mojave Ghost, because definitely on first impressions I would run out and buy that now. Maybe the Gypsy Water would be a close second. Would there be a third? Maybe the La Tulip would be the third. One that I definitely hate. Definitely that's the Blanche. I definitely don't really like that. It smells too soap powder. Yeah, that's one I definitely would hate. Definitely, I don't think I would buy the rose of Nomade either. It's just too rosy for me. So that's everything. If I've got something important, I'll put it in the description bar. All the details of the discovery sets I will definitely put in the discovery bar, along with the price of the full size items, because they are very expensive. If you love Byredo, please feel free to leave a message in the comments below. Tell me what's your favourite one or what you're planning to buy. That should be interesting. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. But that's it for now. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day or a lovely evening wherever you are. Thank you. Bye bye.